Thank you for choosing PayTrace, your gateway to happy. In this video today, we'll be learning about setting up the payment link. Through the payment link design page, you can adjust your primary color and can add a secondary color. Also on the design page, you can add your logo by selecting the Edit Logo button. A new window will pop up prompting you to choose the file of the logo. The logo can be no bigger than 320 pixels wide and 160 pixels tall. Now, click Save at the top. Next, you will click on the Settings tab under Payment Link. At the top, you can choose the transaction type the page will default. In the Terms link field, you will paste the URL of your terms and conditions. The Returning Customer Login section allows customers to save their payment information and create recurring payments when that add-on is enabled in the account. You can always disable this by selecting Disable under the Returning Customer Login section. All of the customer's billing info is stored within the customer profile database. The custom title field is used by the merchant when they want to change the title of their payment page to donation, or however they want the page to see as. Next, we have the invoice field. We can show it and leave it as optional, or you can show and require it. If you don't want the invoice field, you can then select the hide option. Lastly, you can collect a fee for transactions processed in the payment link by selecting Add a Fee. When you add a fee, you get to choose whether it is a fixed dollar amount or a percentage. You can also enter a title that will reflect what the field shows, such as the convenience fee or surcharge fee. Now, click Save at the top. On the Create Payment Link page, this is where you can set up a payment button for your website so your customers can click on and pay. The first step on the Create Payment Link tab is to select the color of your button. Second, we will edit the button text by clicking inside the box and entering the title of the button that you want it to read. Thirdly, you will select the style of the button from the options we have. If you have a custom button you wish to use, you will check the box next to Use Custom Button and then paste the URL of the button into the field. Lastly, you will click on the Copy Code button and then scroll back up to the top and click Save. You can now go to your website and paste the HTML code where you want the button located. The last feature within the payment link is the Email Payment Link tab. This allows the user to send out a payment link to any email address they choose. To do this, you enter the amount and what email you want to send it. You can also CC other emails, add a reply address, a from name, and you can add a message to the link. At the bottom of the page, you can add an attachment. Lastly, once everything is filled out for your liking, you can click on the orange Send box to send out the link. Once the customer receives the email, they will click on the link. When the customer clicks on the link, it will open into a new window. The amount you send will display in the amount field, and they can add an invoice number if they have that option shown. If the customer has a stored profile with your business, they can sign in, and the system will populate their saved information. They then click Continue to Billing from this screen. The customer will enter their billing information if they have not signed in. Now the customer will scroll down to continue to review. For security purposes, they will check off they are not a robot, and they will agree to your terms and conditions. Lastly, your customer will click on the Submit button. That will take them to the receipt page, and a receipt will be emailed to them automatically. Also, if your customer doesn't already have a stored profile, they can set one up at the bottom of the page. That concludes our demonstration. If you have further questions, please email or call our support staff. Thank you for using PayTrace, your gateway to happy.